numbers is the first language to God. Ignorant Christians will look at numbers and say, oh, that's New Age. No, it's not. Numbers are very, very, very important to God. It's so important that we have a book called Numbers. Isn't that amazing? We have a book called Numbers. And so numbers are very important. I'm going to give you an example of how you're able to decode. We see Jacob, right, who is an archetype. Jacob is an archetype that represents Israel. Jacob's name turns into Israel, if you remember. So he is a shadow aspect of what will happen to Israel. Everything that happens to Jacob will happen to Israel prophetically. So when we talk about Jacob being mistreated by his father-in-law and needing to work 7 years and then working another 7 years, my God, sometimes I wonder, I said, how fine was this woman that Jacob was working for? She must have been fine. All right, let me get out of the flesh. But anyway, Jacob, who represents Israel, goes through a period of where he has to work 7 years, and then he has 7 years of tribulations, and then he has another 7 years of tribulations because the guy screwed him. His family. It's so crazy how your own family can screw you sometimes, right? And the iconography in that is really referring to the Holocaust. The 7 years, the Holocaust went on for 7 years. That is Jacob's tribulation. And then there's another 7 years, which talks about the tribulations of the Antichrist that Israel will begin to have when he begins to rule. Now, how did I just